I'm Andrea from CLANK, and today I'm going to present you our new instrument, the Uranograph. It's the first time we design an entire synthesizer. We think mostly this like an instrument more than a synthesizer. It is supposed to be played like this, so you have those two keyboards and all the design and the shape rotated around these two keyboards. And one is actually for the notes. Let's make a sound more simply. Okay, what's different about the main keyboard? The main keyboard is it responds to aftertouch, velocity, and it's pressure sensitive. It's very sensitive. And you can load different keyboard layout on it. So it's really simple to adjust to microtonal stuff and other tuning like this, experimental one. It's already filled in with more than 50 keyboard layout. So and it's really simple to change it. You have to adjust to this simple menu and change the keyboard layout. And you will adjust to this different note, and you can of course change the note or the pure frequency on every key, so every key can be changed in terms of decimal of hertz, and you can really develop your keyboard in a way that goes way longer than the chromatic one. So we have this second keyboard here, that is the mod keyboard, and yeah, here you have 4 pressure key that can be assigned to whatever parameter you want. So everything in Uranograph can be controlled with the pressure of those keys. The more you press, the more you change. You can lock it in a future firmware. You can probably, it will be probably possible to record the movement. And yeah, you have also this octave selection that can be used also for bending. But probably the most important keys are these 3 small keys. That those are the articulation. So the main keyboard is monophonic in terms that when you press the second key, you will not get polyphony. But if you, for example, activate the trillo, which is like an arpeggio, this will work only on the press of the key of the second key. So I can play normally and then arpeggiate. This can be used in a very dynamic way. It's not just a mode, but and you can do the same for the glissando. So I built guitar for many years, and when I first discovered the modular synthesizer, they really blew my mind in terms of possibilities for as both as musician, as a instrument builder. But soon, since I came from acoustic instrument, I kinda missed that tactile interaction, that connection with the instrument, and I really want something to express your movement. And so we take many guitar technique and we try to transpose it to a synthesizer. So you have to think it like a guitar. It's not a guitar, but when you're playing a guitar, you can, for example, when you press, when you do a note, you can then slide or arpeggiate. You can do staccato stuff. Or combine all those articulation. So, speaking about the audio core of the Uranograph is digital, of course, but it is thinking to be more like an analog instrument, since you have one knob for every function. The tune menus are really simple. You have one to change the destination of LFO of the pressure key and the destination of the pressure of the keyboard. And the other menu is for the note, nothing else. What you get is this. So we have a sine wave as a starting point. Okay? This is not a sine, this is a sine wave. We have a sine wave, okay? We have three modifiers. This is the main core synthesizer. And we have three different modifiers with the, I can set the size of the sine wave. I can tilt the sine. And I can fold it. Since this is additive synthesis, and since it can be pretty harsh, we implemented a dedicated subharmonic generator with different sine, with different waveform, different octave. Here we have a modulator. So we have the amount, the speed. I can decide the destination of this modulation, and it can go to audio rate. So AM, FM, more strange phase distortion type of synthesis. And I can also decide to route this oscillator to the mix. So I get paraphony. So since the second press of the key is related to the articulation, we can get the polyphony, but this is also polyphonic, but in a different way. We have implemented a control that is alias, and you can raise it from here, or you can, for example, use the pressure point to open the level of the chord. And for each key, I can decide to transform a key into a, I can decide to keep it monophonic or polyphonic. So now I have some monophonic key and then a polyphonic one. I can decide on every key to assign different chord, and I can raise the polyphony density from in this moment from here. So also the polyphony is a performative tool. I can do stuff like sliding a chord, like in the guitar, or sliding from a monophonic note to a chord. I have then a filter which is pretty simple, is a low-pass filter with the resonance. I have a pan, which I can also map, obviously, the pressure on my finger or the LFO to it and to all the other parameters. And yeah, I have done an effect section here, the pizza slice. And we have a stereo delay. Okay, and we have the mix, we have the feedback, the time, and this is the distance between the left and right timing. So I can, for example, make some polyrhythm. It can resonate, so it has a resonate capabilities. We have a reverb, a one-knob reverb. Very lush, very ambiental. After that, we have this part, which is the only one that is not presetted. And you have a microphone input with the phantom power. It's a XLR combo with a 6.3 jack, a preamp. And now we have not the microphone, but usually we have those gooseneck one. And yeah, you have the main volume of the synthesizer here, and the main volume of the external here. The external input goes through the effect, and then to the looper. So this is the looper, and this is the speed of the reel. And it's pretty simple. You have only to activate it, and you start play. And it's looped. We have volume, and we have the erase of the looper. So we can do Fruipertronic style stuff, because the looper fade out and make space to the new note. Stuff like that. We can reverse, of course. Not this. And yeah, the main volume. We have a headphone output with independent control. We have a nice metronome only on the headphones, so when you are looping or playing, it's very handy to have the metronome. And yeah, it has a really performative way of presetting. So you have only to press this key, and those are your preset. From here you can change bank, and the only thing you have to do is press one, release, and then play. Sometimes it freezes, like now, because we have to finish still the firmware. But yeah, the machine is kind of almost complete. We have some bugs, and I will restart it. Okay, sorry. And but yeah, we have to finish some bug to fix some bugs. We have to decide the external connection. But yeah, that is the Uranograph. And now I want to call Samuel, my friend, aka Fluize, to play a little with it, and he will make some sound. So, thank you, and thank you for your time, and yeah, thank you, Samuele. And if you have any question, you can find us at the Italian tent. So we are near the beach bar at, I think it's booth 355, but I'm not sure about it. And yeah, I hope you like it, and thank you.